Two things have happened within the last couple days that prompt me to create this video message. One of them is I've been building a relationship with an individual for a while. And I could tell that, like most people, like all people, he has a lot of things going on, and the business that I have to offer him is probably something that he's not willing to take time out of what he's doing to focus on and maybe help build. But as I'm learning, when you set the expectations up front that this business is probably not for you, but I'd love to share with you what I'm doing just to see, first of all, that you understand what I'm doing, so that if the timing's right for you, that you will possibly have a conversation with me. But more importantly, I know there are people in your life who are looking and maybe even praying for something like this. So if you know what I'm doing, especially after you know who I am, you'll be comfortable introducing them to me so that I can have a conversation. And when I'm setting the expectations such as that, and I'm planting those seeds, it's much easier to get them in front of the information, and also much easier to get referrals. So I was shared that with this person, and I sent him the information, followed up with him, and he liked the information. Wasn't something he wanted to do at that time, but he said, hey, I have somebody who I think would be perfect for this. I sent him your information. Actually, he said I sent him the information. And obviously I thanked him, and I haven't had the opportunity to have a, let's just say, follow-up conversation with him to help him understand that what I really want for him to do, and how he could help not only me but the person that he cares about, how he could help them be in the best possible position for me to be able to partner with them and help them, is for him to simply introduce that person to me. Don't send him the information. Why is that? And before I'll tell you why that is, I'll tell you the second thing that happened. Someone who's in my organization who is actively building to this person's own desire and ability right now, said there's somebody who she came across, reconnected with, and she sent her the information. Same thing. Same thing, different situation. For the person who's not part of the business, who doesn't understand it, definitely can't explain it, who enthusiastically sent that person the information, meaning the presentation. And luckily, at least, they told that person about me, edified me, that type of thing. But sent the information before I had a chance to talk with them. That means this person is going to look at the information basically blind, then start doing their own research, go through their own thought process, and decide, typically before talking with me, whether or not they're open to doing the business. And that is so premature that unknowingly this person probably prevented this person from ever benefiting from what I'm doing. I need to have a conversation with that person first. The second situation, someone in my organization who, without connecting that person with me. Now, why would they want to connect that person with me? Because they don't really have all of the skills and ability and knowledge and expertise and whatever to really set the stage so that they can properly look at the information. So if they had simply introduced that person to me, I could have been able to build the relationship. I could have been able to understand what they're doing, what they're looking to achieve, and then properly, let's just say, set the stage so that they could see the information. It is so important. Before the information, we must connect with that individual. Now, if it's someone who's not in the business at all we want is an introduction. They can talk about how great the product is. They can talk about how this person is and how successful they are and how they're looking for someone to expand their business and they thought about this person. But as far as details about the business, we never want somebody who's not in the business saying anything about it. If someone's in the business but they're brand new, it's just a recommendation. Utilize the experience, the skills, the success of someone who's been doing it for a while That way you can remove yourself from the equation and great things really can happen. So the message of this story, the punchline, is connect before you inform. Connect before you inform. If you're in the business and you have the ability to do all those things, make sure that you're making a very strong personal connection with that person first before you ever start talking about the business. It's like any other relationship. If you were looking at somebody, and let's just say you're single and you're looking for a future mate, spouse, that type of thing, you don't say, "Hi, my name is Steve. Do you want to get married?" You have to take things in their proper sequence. So the message of the day is connect or reconnect. To reconnect means if you already know somebody and they know you, you have to establish a strong reconnection before you start talking about the business. People are being bombarded from every single direction, especially online, with people who they used to know or people who they know but haven't talked to for a long time, and all of a sudden they're talking about this great business opportunity before they've even said, "Hey, haven't talked to you for a while. How you doing? How's the family? How's life?" Those type of things. So connect before you inform. Have an amazing day. Take care.